Hey guys, for today's lesson, we are going to be looking at another way to show multiplication. We've looked at a couple different ways, and I want to show you yet another way just so you can do what makes sense most to you. So our objective today is I can use equal jumps on a number line to represent multiplication. So multiplying is to put equal groups to find the total. So we would say 3 times 5 equals 15. One way that we can do it is by saying 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 15. That is 5 threes. Multiplication. Multiplication is repeated addition. So it's taking one number and repeating it a number of times. Another way that you could solve 3 times 5 would be to do 3 groups of 5. So you would say 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. 5, 10, 15. So 3 times 5 can be thought of as 5 groups of 3 or 3 groups of 5. Repeat means to do it over again. So you're going to watch a brain pop video here in a little bit, and Moby is pulling out groups of hats. And so he has 4 groups of hats with 2 in each group. So we're repeating it. We're doing it over. We're repeating that 2 over and over. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. Or the multiplication problem would be 2 times 4 because it is repeating the 2 4 times. So like I said earlier, we can use a couple different strategies to solve multiplication. One thing that we can do and that we've been doing quite a bit when we are working on our number stories is to use equal groups. So if I'm trying to figure out 4 times 3, I can make 4 groups with 3 in each group. So my picture has 4 bowls, and each bowl has 3 balls in them. Another way that we can do multiplication is to create arrays. An array is equal rows of objects in columns. So an array has the same number of objects in each row. So when I look at this one, my problem is 4 times 4. So I have 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see if I can show you with my pen. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 4 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an array. It has equal rows with the same number of objects in each row. So 4 times 4 is 16. Today, what we're going to be doing is using the number line to show multiplication as well. This multiplication problem is 4 times 3. So in this problem, we are making 4 jumps that are 3 each. So we're going to count 3 as we make a jump. 1, 2, 3, and that's 1 jump. 1, 2, 3, that's the second jump. 1, 2, 3, the third jump. 1, 2, 3, the fourth jump. So I've made 4 jumps of 3 each time. I jumped 3 each time. 4 times 3 equals 12. All right, so the same thing, we're going to use the number line, only this time we're going to solve the problem 3 times 3. So I'm going to start at 0, and I'm going to count out 3. So 1, 2, 3 is where I'm going to land. So I'm going to make 1 jump. Then I'm going to count out 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and I land on the 6. So that is 2 jumps. Then I'm going to count out 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to land on the 9. That is 3 jumps. I've made my 3 jumps to show 3 times 3. 3 jumps where I made jumps of 3. 3 times 3 equals 9. Let's look at another one. This time I'm doing 4 times 2. I can look at this one as 4 jumps of 2. So I'm going to count 2 and then make a jump 4 times. So if I start at 0, I'm going to count 1, 2. Here's 1 jump. 1, 2. Here's another jump. 1, 2 puts me on 6. Here's 3 jumps. 1, 2 is my 4th jump. It lands me on 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. Now, if I didn't want to do 4 jumps of 2, I could do something different. I could do 2 jumps of 4. And so when I look at solving it with 2 jumps of 4, I'm going to make my first jump of 4. So I start at 0. I'm going to end on 4. That's 1 jump. And I'm going to make another 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to move up 4. That's my second jump. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 jumps of 4 is 8. Okay, another one that we could do would be 6 times 3. So I could do 6 jumps of 3 or 3 jumps of 6. Let's show 6 jumps of 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Here's 1 jump. 1, 2, 3. 2 jumps. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3. 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3. 6 jumps on 18. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps of 18. 6 times 3 is 18. If I wanted to do it the other way and do 3 jumps of 6, it would look like this. Let me erase my screen. And I'm going to do 3 jumps of 6. So I'm going to start at 0. I count out 6. That's 1 jump. Count out 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lands on 12. Count out 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lands on 18. Same answer. This time I was looking at 3 groups of 6. 3 groups of 6 is 18. All right, one more on the number line. This was the one that we drew the array for in the beginning. 4 jumps of 4. 4 times 4. So if I start at 0, I'm going to count out 4 and make a jump. Count out 4, make a jump. Count out 4, make a jump. That's 3 jumps. Count out 4, make a jump. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay. For your independent activities, you're going to watch the movie on Brain Pop Jr. It's called Repeated Addition. You should be able to click on the link and it will take you there. When you get there, you're going to need to sign in using Clever. After you watch the video, then you are going to go back to Canvas and you are going to draw a picture and write a number sentence to show the answer to the number story that Moby has on this page. The number story is at the top up here. Also, you should use cubes. Make sure you use the cube steps when you're answering this question because it is a number story. And finally, you're going to go to the next page, which is another Cami page, and you're going to solve the multiplication problems using a number line. Now, half of your grade will be if you get the answer right. The other half is if you are jumping on the number lines. So don't just think that you're going to answer the questions and get all the points. The directions say indicate hops on each number line and complete the number sentence, the multiplication sentence. So you have two parts to this page. Answer it and show the hops. If you have any questions, as always, email me.